What's tonight for? If this team get beat, we in the final four.
He's a poor man LeBron, bro, when it comes to trades. It's like you guys look at, KD, what you go
down 3 games, it's a quick sweep.
Not cap if you want to. Cap if you want to. Cap if you want to.
You know what's in me.
When I said that they let James Harden do the same thing and let Kevin Durant do the same thing, and they're essentially letting James Harden do the same thing again.
It'll cause a quick freeze.
I said Kevin Durant should have took a 50-50 blame, and Westbrook should have took a 50-50 blame too.
MJ fade away with the eyes closed.
That's right, man. Bust motherfucking down. You feel me? We're in the building. Sorry we're a day late, so I can't say back on this beautiful ass Monday. We're back on this beautiful ass motherfucking, feel me, Tuesday. We in the building. Moolich. Wow. What's up, fellas?
What I mean?
Bust motherfucking down.
That's right. Bust motherfucking down. You feel me? But anyway, we back. Ready to kick it. As you can see from the thumbnail, Troy about to spin this shit crazy. So we jumping right into it because I find this a little interesting that the sources are saying that the NBA salary cap is to increase by 10% in 2025-2026. Salary is to be projected at $154.6 million, and the luxury tax is projected to be $187.9 million. In addition, the first apron projects to be $195.9 million, and the second apron $207.8 million, higher by $17.8 million from this season. Teams were also informed that those below the luxury tax projection to receive a $11.5 million distribution from the 10 tax-paying teams. Oh, wait, the other teams going to have to pay the other teams? That's interesting. Hold on. Time out. I might have to revisit that. And despite the growth in the salary cap, and ESPN projects only the Brooklyn Nets to have more than $50 million in cap space next year. The list of potential stars free agent this summer includes LeBron, Kyrie, James Harden. All 3 players have player options for the next season. So my question is, I want to shoot there first. What do you guys think about Moolich? I'm gonna start with you. What do you think about the salary cap increasing by 10%?
Niggas is finna be getting monies. Hold on, wait a minute. Again? Didn't the salary cap just go up a few years ago? Like, I'm just trying to. I mean, I guess it pays off to be a basketball player, right? But I guess we'll figure out how this affects other teams above, the salary cap and the luxury tax and all stuff like that. But as of right now, I know a lot of people sitting back like, hey, you know what I mean? Extension hour is coming up. I'm supposed to be getting this contract, like what's popping? We getting this little increase. I'm just saying you might be able to throw me a little extra chicken. Feel me? I think niggas is excited. I'd be excited. Shit, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Magic hour, nigga. Contract. Yeah, I need that. Extension. Run that in. Nigga. Don't tell me you ain't got it, because y'all got it. We just got an increase, so I know y'all got it. Yeah, run that in.
What?
I mean, yeah, for the most part, it just sounds like motherfuckers gonna get some money. I don't really know like nothing to say other than, again, like, they're getting paid. I mean, shit. Like, it's a good time to be an NBA player right now, bro. Like, safe to say, like, despite the viewings not being that great, clearly, like from what motherfuckers are saying, but
that's what they say.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Say, man.
You know what I mean?
Shit. Let me get a little 10-day.
You know what I mean? The chicken, the
Give me
coop
a
is
2-day.
full,
I
man.
don't need 1 10-day, nigga. I'll give you 2 straight days, nigga. $500,000, nigga. What's up? Man, that might not be $500,000. 2-day contract might be, 7.8 mil. It might be
It's
just
the NBA
7.8
world
mil
at this point.
minimum.
Oh my life.
But so I see a problem here. Just me, right? Boo, I be kind of alluded to. Moo's kind of alluded to it, right? Ratings are dropping. NBA sucks to some people. A lot of people ain't watching, and I feel like it's just gonna happen more of people not watching. So we pay the players more for us to get less viewers, or do we find some way to take that 10% and put it into making our product better? See, I'm wanting to think from the other side of it, right? It's all good. I'm not knocking players for getting their fucking chicken. Like Boo Wop said, get the chicken in the bone, nigga. Get bone in, not boneless. You feel me? Get them for everything you can. But at some point, right, there's a lot of concerns, and this is a fan show, so I'm only speaking from the fans' point of view, what I understand. You feel me? There's a lot of concerned fans out there wondering how this product is going to continue for the next 5 to 10 years on the road that it's going. Especially when it comes to stuff like All-Star Weekend, right? Where it's supposed to be your money grabber, you guys coming flying in, niggas want to see these guys doing dunks. Like I said at work today, nigga, we should have had a LeBron James versus Dwight Howard dunk contest, nigga. You feel me? Superman. Like, we should have had some shit like that. And I'm not blaming that on LeBron. Like I said a couple of weeks, it's everybody. But what I'm saying is 10% equals what? What do we get? Players get more money. We don't get no more entertainment because the entertainment is going to stay the same. Right? This is my problem. Sorry. Wish ATN was here right now. I had to put the Professor Troy on real quick. Take him to school because it's all good for the brothers getting their money. But what do we get? The same stale product that's making people drop out and go watch the WNBA. They're not even doing that, nigga. They're gonna watch the big three. You feel me? Ice Cube, I'm a fan of you now. I think
be watching Unrivaled.
I think somewhere down the road, the NBA has to start investing in entertainment. And I don't think it's just on the players to go out there every night and entertain, because that's what we're getting now. We're getting, we're getting entertainment now. That's all the game is entertainment. There's no like the team play defense. Yeah, there's some teams, but that's all in entertainment too. Like people are more worried about their stock and their endorsements and their sponsorships than they're worried about actually perfecting the game that's in front of them. But we pay them 10% more. I wish my job worked like that. I know Moo and Moolich wish their job worked like that. That we could do the same amount of work and get 10%. You know me? Man.
Especially my job, man. What?
But I hope I'm making a little sense here with what I'm saying.
I'm with you for sure.
To me, it's like we need better product. The ratings are down right now. Nobody really want to talk. Like, the real conversation is the ratings are down. How are you going to get them back up? What are you going to give the fans to make them start watching again? Me and my coworkers today was talking about Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. Ratings are down. You got a black versus white rivalry. Nobody want to talk about it. Troy say it every fucking time. That's what built that ratings up at that time. It was black versus white. White fucking fans was tired of the black players that got the Great White Hope. That's where he gets his name from. You feel me? What do we have now? I don't think there's no player that's going to come in and it's just going to wow us like with some different, like we got Wembanyama. Like he didn't even do that for us. You feel me?
Don't have any rivalries anymore.
Right. Like you don't have those real beefs, rivalry, like NBA rivalries where teams is really going after each other. Like players are really don't like each other going after, but you don't have that shit. These guys all meet up at the golf course and drink, wine out of LeBron wine glasses that's laced with the Diddy baby oil. You feel me? Why my glass so slippery? I know why it's slippery. You feel me? But it's like, I get it. Money's going to grow. And even I was kind of thinking about when Moolah sent me that, like, the TV deals. Like, I think the TV deals has pushed them more towards, hey, we just got to put this entertainment out. So we make money. And it's like, yo, you're diluting the game. Like, people don't want to watch it. I know I haven't watched many games this year. I could keep up on basketball because I'm a basketball fan. You feel me? In other ways, you feel me? Then watching the game in real time, go back and watch it, watch highlights, go deep dive into, like, these guys know, moves know I could break the shit down to quarters and see how many you scored, where you shot from, like who was sticking you. Like, this shit you could do to break down the game, but it's like you're losing viewers, but you're putting more money into the players. Like, how much are you, like, what are more is going to come from this? Like, are we going to start asking the players to do more, to give us more? And it's like, we're going to talk about injuries at the last segment of this show. More players are getting injured, more stars are getting injured. Like, does this 10% solve that? Like, why were less players? Well, I wouldn't say less players, but why were players were getting injured back in the day, but not at this rate? Because conditionings were better. Like, are we going to put that 10% into conditioning and try to get these players back into working hard in practice and not taking days off and not being divas anymore? Or are we just going to keep raising it 10%? When is the next raise? In another 3-4 years and another 10% raise? That's a what? What is that 154 now? What's it going to be at? 190? Like 190 then? Like, this is, to me, it's just getting a little out of hand. I would like better product for the money that is being shelled out. I'm done my tangent. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's a valid point, though, bro. I mean, shoot, the ratings are clearly down, and they haven't done anything consistently wise to just All-Star weekend. So that's obviously a big part of it. So you're paying your players more money for the same product, which, like you said, bro, that's not necessarily fair to the fans because they want to see entertainment outside of just basketball, right? And when I say just basketball, like, of course, you got the antics of the NBA, you got the antics of the players, and yada yada, et cetera. But like I said, there's no rivalries anymore, right? Like with the Mavs and Celtics last year, like that wasn't like a true rivalry. Those were just two, really good teams meeting up, right? But you didn't really have the same energy that you got with Cavs Warriors, right? Lakers Boston, right? Like those types of even shit. You can even throw freaking the Kings and Lakers in there, right? Because of the big shot Bob moment and all the Kings fans say like just that type of energy we don't have anymore. That's what I feel like draws a lot of fans to the game, bro. At least to watch it, right? Not everybody can go to a game, but like if you're witnessing a marquee matchup and these two players particularly don't really like each other, then oh yeah, I'm tuned in.
Who up anything to add?
I mean, we ain't gonna see that shit though no more like real rivalries. I don't believe. I mean, the Lakers and the Celtics will probably forever be a rivalry, right? Like because of the history of the rivalry. But nobody else really has that history, like that traditional NBA fabric history. Like that's NBA lore, right? You know what I'm saying? Some of the first finals that ever were like, you know what I'm saying, worth talking about with some of them Celtics and Lakers finals. So the history behind that alone would always be, you know what I'm saying? But I can't think of no other real rivalries. Like there's not a lot of player rivalries no more. Everybody's cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? You got LeBron coming out here telling nobody should be the face of the league. So if nobody wants to be the face of the league, who's going to be gunning for that spot?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I hear you when you say it's like a bad product right now that's being produced, and it seems like the players are making more money. But I also think that's just because that's inflation with everything, right? Everything goes up. All they doing is printing more money.
Hey, well, print some more for us, my nigga. Did your boss call you this morning and tell you, hey, what's up, boy? I just wanted to call you real quick, let you know you're getting a 10% raise.
I have so many bosses. I don't think the boss that gives out the raises even knows I work for the company.
Shut up, boy. That's not the point. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
But just some rivalries real quick. I want to point out Chicago and the Knicks.
That
Right.
shit don't exist no more.
Well, it's
Right.
like one of
Cleveland
them's
and,
better than one of
Cleveland and the
them's
Bulls, Dallas and the Spurs,
either one. Well, one of them's
Nuggets
better
and the
than
Knicks, which I don't know. There's two different conferences.
When
Pistons and the Lakers. We had some great rivalries.
When the last time the Dallas Mavericks and the Spurs been rivals, though, bro? Like since
Um,
and even then, it's not no real rivalry because what make the Celtics and Lakers rivalry obviously what it is because for a minute the Celtics obviously was dominating that conversation for a minute, and then the Lakers started catching up, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what make it interesting. Well, they are caught up. I think it's what 18, 17, something like that.
yeah, Boston lead. No.
Yeah.
Boston.
At first, it was a landslide though. There was fucking like 11-1 or some shit like that. It was bad. But over the years, you know what I'm saying? Well, I forget the Lakers do have the Minneapolis Lakers, and those rings are considered part of their championships as well.
Yeah.
Because you got Magic's 5, Kobe's 5, Jerry West and Wilt's 1, which is 11. The 5 from the Minneapolis Lakers, which is 16, and then the one from LeBron, which is 17. So yeah, that's 35 of what 79 champions.
It's so funny though because the NBA is having a rivals week.
Really?
Well, they had it. My bad. Sorry. Rivalries will be the focus of the 10 national TV games across 4 networks over 5 days from January 21st to January 25th. Those games was the Knicks versus Brooklyn, Sixers versus the Nuggets, Timberwolves versus Dallas, Golden State versus the Kings, which I agree that became a rivalry in the last couple of years. Heat versus the Bucks, which they've been meeting in the playoffs lately, so that might be a rivalry, but we're going to talk about what I mean. The difference. Celtics, Lakers, Pelicans, Grizzlies.
Kings are a rivalry?
What? The Heat and Bucks?
No, Golden State and the Kings.
I would say because Draymond stepped on Sabonis, and then the Kings did what they did on their little whatever the back and forth we had. I would say they kind of building a rivalry. I'm not saying it's a rivalry, but yeah, as long as Draymond Green's there.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the thing.
But that's why I said I'll say what the difference is later because I get it. I get what you're gonna say. Right, but let me finish. I got 3 more. And then we have the Pelicans, Grizzlies. Sorry, 4 more. Pelicans, Grizzlies. Then we have the Nuggets, Timberwolves, Celtics, Dallas, Lakers, Warriors. And this was this year, right? And I think what I see here, and I think the difference between what Boo I was going to say, these ain't real rivalries. And I think that's to the point. We don't have the entertainment that was given to us growing up was because we got to watch our fathers and mothers, and brothers and cousins and uncles come over and fucking the intensity that's in the room because this half of the room like this team and that half of the team, and it's a real rivalry between the fans because the players don't like you. Like that's what we got to experience. You're not really experiencing this except for, and that's why I said the Golden State Kings because Draymond stepped on Sabonis. But I don't think there was no retaliation there. I would say the Heat and the Bucks because I think the definition of a rivalry is knocking each other off in the playoffs, right? You can add some bad blood or some bad whatever you want in there, but I think a true rivalry is year after year you two meet and one of you win, right? And that's why I can say the Heat and the Bucks might be building one, but I don't know now that Jimmy's gone. You feel me? That might have ended the rivalry now that Jimmy's gone. But these aren't real rivalries. Like the Nets and Brooklyn is because they both share New York. Like, I don't understand 76ers and the Nuggets besides Joel Embiid versus Jokic, which isn't a rivalry, right? I don't think you guys would disagree with me there. Timberwolves, Dallas. They got some beef. Like I said, Golden State Kings, Heat, Bucks. We know Celtics, Lakers are just because, like Boo, I was just explaining Celtics, Lakers. Pelicans, Grizzlies. What's the beef there, Mulich?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't think they
Fucking Grizzlies eat birds. I don't fucking know. Like, I could kind of understand Timberwolves versus Nuggets, but that's not really a rivalry. Then where does Dallas versus Boston come in at? This is like, oh, they played in the playoffs. They played in the finals. That's a rivalry. Like, that's not a rivalry. We call this, and I'm pointing this out, and I know it's slow, but I'm pointing this out for one reason. Like, when I say the game is soft, nigga, everything they do within the game is soft. Even the rivalry weekend is soft. Calling it a rivalry weekend, like classic and budding rivals, classic and budding rivals. Like how? Who's budding? Like Kings and Golden State, maybe. Between teams and players will take center stage for the third annual NBA Rivals Week. Like, fuck you. I'm sorry.
For the first two.
Fair.
So I just saying third annual. They said third annual. I was just wondering when the first two happened.
I don't know. We could find out though. Google's a powerful motherfucker.
Because it didn't seem like the first two even happened. Like, that's crazy. All right, but all right.
Let's say NBA Rivals Week 2024. Where's my number locked on? It was. Let me see. All right. What are the 2024 Rival Week matchups? All right, Nick versus. It's the same shit, nigga. Fucking the Knicks versus the Brooklyn Nets. And then we got Lakers versus Clippers, which is just the LA, I guess, a beef. Suns versus Dallas. Because they played in the playoffs. No. Then why is that a matchup on Rivals Week? Suns versus Dallas last year. Trying to think. Something happened. KD was there.
It says Suns versus Dallas.
Yeah, Suns versus Dallas on Rivals Week last year. Why would that happen?
It was because of Luka and Devin Booker and how everything happened.
Okay, all right. There you go. It was something. There you go. Okay, OKC versus the Spurs, which I don't know if I understand that one. As rivals in today's league. Boston versus Miami. I can understand that one because Boston and Miami going back and forth in the playoffs. Kings versus Golden State last year, too. I can understand that one. Dallas versus Atlanta is interesting.
I don't get that one at all.
Maybe because a little bit of beef between Trey and Boo-Wop. Any news there, Boo-Wop? Mavericks versus Hawks on Rivals Week. Why would that happen? Last year.
But I don't fucking know, man. They just making up anything, bro. They don't have no.
Who else are they fucking making it up as they go? Portland versus the Spurs last year. Dame was still there. No, Dame left it halfway through the season or the beginning of the season.
It was not good.
Right, beginning. We got Heat versus Knicks. I don't know about that. Again, we got Embiid versus Joker, and then we got Lakers versus Golden State, which I don't know if that's a rival. Right? And then they said 3 years, so let's go check 23. All right, where's the matchups? This one's a little. Wait, hold on. Let me start at the top, baby. Start at the top. Boston versus Miami, two years in a row. We got Clippers versus Los Angeles. I mean the Lakers. Nets versus the 76ers. That's when KD was on the Nets. What's the rivalry there? I don't know. Grizzlies versus Warriors. Mulich? Any rivalry there?
I mean, there was when they met each other twice in the playoffs, but after Ja, got suspended and hurt, it wasn't really much of. That's not really much of a rivalry, I guess.
Yeah, they even say it's because of last year's fucking Western Conference semifinals. And then Boston Knicks, which they say their rivalry date back to the opening day of the NBA. And we got Suns in Dallas again. We got Grizzlies and Timberwolves. I guess Ant versus Ja, but this is 2 years ago. Raptors versus Golden State.
That's random. That probably stems from the 2019.
This is a rematch of the 2019 finals. Like, I don't understand. It's not a rivalry.
Yeah, that's not a rivalry.
Then we got Embiid versus Joker 3 years in a row. The Knicks versus the Nets was pushed to another day, but that still happened. And then the Lakers versus Boston. And then let's see if they have one in 22. Nope. That was it, just 23. Well, yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that. I think we proved our point. There's no rivals, but more salary, get paid. Money, no entertainment for us, guys. Sidebar. I got a solution for you guys for the All-Star weekend. You got a solution. You ready for this?
Most definitely.
Not one single person watches next year. Not one person turns their TV on. Across the globe, no one watches it. Watch how fast we niggas the fucking original format. Niggas start playing hard. Like, nah, we got. I'm thinking we done lost some money there. I'm thinking we didn't get that extra money. What the fuck you talking about? They tell they get famous because nobody watched it. Zero watching. Took us back to the ABA. Man, you gotta boycott these motherfuckers, yo. Y'all niggas got paid season tickets for this shit. Season tickets for them to get 10% raises, and y'all to keep spending y'all money when the tickets get high. Stop me when I'm bullshitting.
Hey, you ain't told that one lie yet, big dog.
I'm mad at them getting their money. Get their money. I just came up. You feel me? 2 promotions in this fucking 6 months. You feel me? I understand what it's like to make money, but it's like I'm just saying. I got my money. I work hard. They get their money. They work easy. You feel me? Like you see the thumbnail, nigga? Paid to sit. Whatever I put on that motherfucker. You feel me? They getting paid to sit, nigga. Kawhi Leonard getting paid all his money. That's my dude, but 10% more for Kawhi. 10% more for Kawhi, Right, boo up?
That's my nigga.
That's what he doing to the bank.
As he should, man. The man is he a proven legend, man.
I'm not saying he should. I'm just saying in the entertainment aspect, 10% more for Kawhi on the bench. You feel me? 10% more of the camera pointing to Kawhi.
He just dropped 30
on the bench.
He just dropped 30 the other night, man.
That's my nigga. He gonna do that. That's what Kawhi do. You feel me?
Yeah, game winner too.
All am I saying, man?
I want Iguodala.
That's all I'm saying. You feel me? But nah, Kawhi, my nigga, I'm not bagging on him. I'm just saying, like, entertainment purposes. Yeah, he dropped 30 the other night, but I could pull up how many games he played in the last fucking 3-4 years. And for people that got season ticket holders, you think they happy that niggas about to make 10% more? They paying 2, 3, 4, 5,000, whatever the price is for the whole fucking the seats and the VIP, and niggas get the booths and shit. And they gotta watch fucking Kawhi and some of these other injured players that I'm about to go down the list sitting on the bench. Anthony Davis. You feel me? Who the Nuggets play tonight? The Nuggets play somebody, don't they? Jokic out. No, they don't play. Hold on. Golden State lost to Miami. Big time.
I was watching that game earlier.
Cleveland and Portland just started. OKC King just started. Memphis and Utah. Ooh. Yo, swear to God, when we started this podcast 30 minutes ago, Memphis was getting their asses whipped. Okay. Hold on. Can I click on this game? Can I go play by play real quick? Can I go first quarter? What was the score first quarter? All right, hold on. Full timeout. They coming up on me. That's the end of the first. I gotta see this because they were getting their asses whipped and they down fucking one right now. There we go. First quarter. It was 30-19.
Ooh, damn.
And then all of a sudden, it became 35-29. Memphis said, hold on real quick. But yeah, on to the next one.
Start playing
All right,
defense.
Mood, you said something about a beef happened in the 09 draft. What happened?
So apparently, the 09 draft class is at odds right now. I think it's Jeff T.
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday was his name. His name was called Brandon Jennings. Yeah, they've I think it all started with Ty Lawson saying something on something on whose podcast? One of the podcasts. Because Jeff T's podcast, has been doing numbers lately. So Ty Lawson, I guess he has some choice words for one Brandon Jennings and causing Brandon Jennings to go off on the entire 2009 draft class. He's basically saying that he's the best and even though he didn't, I guess, pan out as long as everybody else, that he's still one of the best. And he called out the one-on-ones of Drew Holiday. He called somebody. Drew Holiday, Jeff T, and then there was a third person in there. But so who's the last person?
Lou Will.
Thank you. Lemon Pepper Lou, two hoes Lou Will.
I don't know. Called out Lou Williams, like he in that draft anyway. Like
I don't know where Lou Williams' name came from, but I think because we all know the type of hooper that Lou Will is, I think that's why he threw his name in there. But I thought it was interesting because I feel like this can be something that can be used to.
Go ahead, boo. I'm watching it right now with Brandon Jennings said, my bad.
No, go ahead. Do you think this can be something that's used to the NBA's benefit? As we know, Ice Cube with the big three. You have the collection of old niggas out there that still feel like they can hoop. It's cool, bet, love it. But I think the NBA can do their own little version. You got these niggas online talking shit, right? And they want to play one-on-one. So let these niggas play one-on-one, right? And they're not too old to the point where somebody going to get out there and break a hip. You know what I mean? Like these niggas can still kind of run around a little bit.
Shit.
You know what I mean? So I thought it was interesting because you got, people talk, everybody got a podcast nowadays with the ex-NBA players. Shit, we got a podcast here ourselves. But the ex-NBA players, they have taken it upon themselves to enter into the podcast space. And they've been talking real greasy, man. And I want to see it come to fruition. If we're going to sit here and talk about it, let's be about it, man. Shoot, y'all better lace them up and play. Shout out to all them boys though, because they all doing numbers on their podcast.
Man, Brandon Jennings is doing the fucking most, like a lot of these niggas do. No pun intended. Like he was a great hooper in high school. I wouldn't really call him that in the NBA though. Like, I mean, he was solid. I mean, obviously he got injured, but I still think he had more than enough opportunity to showcase what he really could offer. And for the most part, he really just was a solid player. Like he never was all-star caliber to me. Like, and that's no real disrespect to him, because again, not to say that if you're not all-star caliber that you can't still have a solid career in the NBA. You can just be a very good role player. Granted, he didn't really get that opportunity because I think he got hurt year 6, if I'm not mistaken.
What fault is that?
I just think, everybody got a platform. Everybody got a voice. Everybody going to talk that shit. The hooper in him just won't allow him to just say motherfuckers is better than him. I get that part of it. But I just think he over dragged it. Like, to me, I just think, like, me personally, I'm a type of person that's just gonna see it from all angles. There's nothing wrong with Brandon Jennings humbling himself, I guess, to a degree. Like, you could just say, like, yeah, they had better careers than me. But, like, whatever. Like, I think he just was so nasty. Like, Drew Holiday ain't never been better than me. Like, Drew Holiday has definitely been on bad teams before and been a contributor and been like the best player on a bad team. All-star with the Sixers. Like, that wasn't a great team. That was a defensive unit led by him and I think Iggy. I think that was Iggy last year. But as we know, he went to New Orleans and I think he put up like 27-6 or 21-7-7 or something like that. Like, Drew Holiday, like, bro, come on. He's had better highs as an individual than you in the NBA. He's had better highs as a role player in the NBA than you. Like, so I just think the Drew Holiday slander was kind of crazy. And even calling him out today is kind of nasty. Like, Drew Holiday
still in the league.
Still in the league, bro. Still, you know what I'm saying? Like, do this. Like, he really do this. Still out here guarding some of the best young guards in the league. You don't think he can guard you, Brandon Jennings? Okay. We'll see, I guess. Hopefully, that happens. Maybe it happened in the offseason. I just still think a lot of times, again, it can be said about us to a degree, right? Y'all just talking. Y'all got a platform, whatever. But I still try to, not try to
basketball.
Yes. I just think a lot of these cats get nasty and they say what they want to say, I guess. I don't know if they believe a lot of the shit they say sometimes either. I think a lot of the times everybody know this is gonna be clickbait. It's the world we living in right now. So, like, it probably will never be WAP, you know what I'm saying, to do that type of shit. But, I ain't, somebody do it on our show. Hey, it just ain't gonna be me. I'm just saying
Oh man, that's it.
I mean, but they're gonna say, Drew Holiday has longevity over him.
Drew Holiday got everything over him. He's just a better basketball player than Brandon Jennings.
I just thought it was funny because I'm like, man, y'all doing a lot of talking on these podcasts, man. You better pull up and start hooping. Shit.
It's like, this is always my argument, right? If he wanted to say, I'm a better scorer than Drew Holiday, okay. Nobody will probably debate him on that because he was a hell of a scorer. But
Sure.
being realistic, and I don't use this argument because I don't want to try to stay all the way consistent in that logic, but usually, if I'm better at more things in the game of basketball than you,
At the highest level.
at the highest levels, right? I done did it at every
Not
level.
high school. Not high school.
Right. Not high school.
2-time champion.
Not rookie. Not just 1 year, rookie year. A
Not
breakout.
just one game.
You know what I'm saying? Not a 55-point game. None of that. Not. I think they have like a 50-point game recently. I think he did.
Really?
Like
He had a crazy game. Hold on, I can look it up for you.
I think he did drop 50 like his last year in Milwaukee or some shit like that. Crazy. But whatever. End of the day, Drew Holiday is a better defender, better passer of the basketball, better rebounder of the basketball. He has proven it at all levels as a number one, as a number two, as a number three.
Yep, 51 points on the Pacers.
There you go.
So, yeah, like I was saying, bro, Drew Holiday is better at basketball than Brandon Jennings.
Like I was saying,
I need
professional.
to accept that, sir. Like, it's okay. You acting like Drew Holiday is a fucking scrub, sir. He's not a scrub. This is the reality. Motherfuckers want to act like Drew Holiday is Rondo. I'm serious. Like Drew Holiday can get a bucket or something. Why you can get a bucket on your ass? For real. And lock your ass up.
Oh, damn. Why Rondo, though?
Because Rondo ain't gifted offensively like Drew. Like, and I ain't even saying Drew like this crazy scorer. But he's clearly more gifted at it than Rondo.
Oh, my gosh.
So if you Brandon Jennings, not only will I get a bucket on you because you have no defense. Don't tell me you got defense at 37, Brandon Jennings. 35, whatever you is. Don't tell me just out of thin air you got defense now. Come on, bro. It don't work like that. You're not stopping Drew Holiday. He's doing whatever he wants to you. And you probably won't score like you think you will on this man.
Hello. Okay, give me. Yeah, give me a second.
Let me see. Hold on.
Good boy, too.
Let me see. Yeah, no. I don't know. That's crazy. That's big words, man, for Brandon Jennings, dog, because just looking at the careers,
Sorry.
it's we got what 19 1 year.
Who?
He had 19 1 year.
Brandon Jennings?
Yeah, as average 19 1 year.
That was his highest.
But I mean, but it's like to add to your point, Buwap, you got Drew Holiday at his highest 21.2. Like,
that's why I say he done it. Drew Holiday done it everywhere, right? Like
he's done it multiple times.
Where it started in everywhere he's went, he's just made teams better. 17
in Philly.
17
his highest point average is 17 points or 18 points. Yep, in Philly.
17?
Yep. Highest in New Orleans, 21.2. Highest in Milwaukee, 19.3.
This Brandon Jennings though, saying he better than this man is hilarious.
I mean,
Not
man
to
got
me.
150-point game, 2 40-point games, a bunch of 35-point plus games.
Not to mention, he's averaged almost 2 steals basically every single year.
The man is a Hall of Fame point guard, and this man is saying he's better than him.
With 6+ assists.
I was better than you in high school. You know who that sound like?
These are averages, by the way. Like,
Holy shit. Do you know who that sound like? It sound like a nigga named McCann.
low turnovers. Like,
It sound like that nigga named McCann move.
yeah. Hey, I don't know.
You the one that Patrick Beverly took his job.
They all on the same podcast, so they
I know.
all in that same rubbish.
As far as
I
career,
know.
Brandon Jennings is he's worse than every statistical category.
I don't know, Brandon. I don't know. Low, I think I didn't watch the whole video, but you should have stood up a little bit more. You said some great names up there. You feel me? Because I got the draft right here, and hoop hype. You gonna go at hoop hype, Brandon? Hoop hype got you 15th, nigga. You went 10th. They got you 5 more spots down. Looking at your 9-year career, they said, "Cut that shit, nah, nigga. You only gonna get 9." They got Ricky Rubio above you. You feel me?
Rubio is
I'll give you the top. You want him? You want him? It's Steph Curry, James Harden. You feel me? DeMar DeRozan, Blake Griffin, Drew Holiday, Ricky Rubio, Prime Danny Green,
I'm Danny Green.
fucking Jeff King. Like, what are you talking about? Patrick Beverly. They drafted Patrick Beverly and Wesley motherfucking Drugs Matthew above you, nigga.
Damn,
After your career, Taj Gibson went above you. I want you to hear this shit. Patty Mills, nigga. Patty Mills. This nigga averaged 8.9 points a game on his career. Made 81 million. Stop playing with him. Joe Ingles. You feel me? 8.2 points, nigga. He got drafted before you in this shit. You feel me? You know who else he didn't mention? Darren motherfucking Collison. Because I'm taking Darren Collison before I take Brandon Jennings too.
Not Darren
You
Collins.
feel me? Fuck it.
I'm taking Derrick
Yeah,
Collins.
for real. Like, I don't even give a fuck. The fuck? They got
Bro,
you 15
Collins. No.
So Brandon Jennings was not an impactful NBA player.
No.
It's not being.
You got skill. Don't what that mean?
Yeah, like you had the opportunity. You came in off the you know what I'm saying, and not this. That's like saying that he didn't deserve to be in the league. He did. And he got his opportunity. Obviously, it just wasn't.
Like, bro, in the real draft, not to cut you off, but Drew Holiday got drafted 17th. Like 17th, you got drafted number 10, and Drew Holiday a better career, nigga. He a better player. I'm sorry.
Wesley Matthews went undrafted in
For
He won.
niggas know Jody Meek's name, nigga. Marcus Thornton, nigga. Say Marcus Thornton name before I say Brandon Jennings. The only thing I remember, didn't Kyrie cross Brandon Jennings out of shoe?
Brandon Knight.
Brandon Knight.
Knight. Okay, I knew it was somebody. But
What
then
about-
wasn't it Brandon Knight who got dunked on by DeAndre Jordan?
He got a lot of bad moments.
I was gonna say,
He said, you don't hear him talking shit. You don't hear that motherfucker saying a fucking thing. You feel me? Jason Terry don't come out and say a fucking thing. You feel me? Because they know they're going to just be like LeBron dunked on you. Shut your ass up. You got put in the fucking salad, little nigga, made for fucking side for white people. They didn't put you down there and didn't pick you up. You feel me? But like Wayne Ellington, I remember that motherfucker. Shit, DeMarcus Carroll had a longer career than you, nigga.
Wayne Ellington was a shooter.
Yeah, Wayne, Tony Douglas, motherfucker.
What about Joe Ingles?
Joe Ingles, man.
Also
Tyler
one of
Halliburton. You feel me? He only had a 7-year career, but he'll elbow the shit out your face. You know, Gerald Henderson was my nigga. You feel me? Jordan Hill,
James Johnson.
James Johnson. Feel me? Johnny Flint, nigga.
It's no. Okay,
All right, come on, Troy. Come on, Troy. That's borderline now. You stepping over the line.
Motherfuckers though, like Ricky Rubio, bro, is not crazy, bro.
No, it's not crazy, bro. Like Darren Collison, 11 years, bro.
Not crazy.
711 games, bro. Come on, bro.
Ty Lawson, he was in that draft too. Taj Gibson was in that draft.
Taj Gibson was down there. Patrick Beverly got drafted 42, nigga. In the mock draft on Hoops, they drafted him. You motherfucker. Like after all your career, Danny Green was drafted 46. He got drafted above you. Like, damn, son, how you like that? I get it. You want to make yourself feel like you was that nigga. You feel me? You know who else felt like they was that nigga? What was that nigga named Bennett? Who was that nigga that the Cavs?
Anthony Bennett.
Anthony Bennett. He was that nigga. Andrew Wiggins was that nigga one day. You feel me? A lot of you motherfucking out of college, out of high school, looking ass motherfucking Brandon Jennings. I'm in high school. Like, nobody give a fuck about high school. And AAU, I was busting all you niggas' ass on the playground. I never remember you, man. I remember you, Steph Curry. I was busting your ass on the playground. Like, nobody give a fuck about that. What you do, see, this is my problem with it. Like, I said it earlier when I was talking. The NBA is basketball at its highest level. It's basketball at its highest level. So, us as fans, we're only going to judge you by what you do on that stage. That's your measurement. And if we got to judge you, Brandon Jennings, I'm sorry. The fans have spoken. If we was doing, what was it, safe or out? Boy,
Yeah.
if he's safe or is he out, nigga?
Yo,
I think Taj Gibson is still in the league. Did you guys know that?
yo,
I keep saying that. Like every other week, Taj Gibson is still in the league. Like
Man,
Patrick Beverly out last year. All that nigga did is was barking like a dog and fucking playing defense.
Taj Gibson must have loaned Tom Thibodeau a fucking heart or some shit, bro.
Yeah, he fucking.
He's always on the Tibbs team. He just signed in 10 days.
I'm gonna always keep him because he might give Tibbs some good background.
He's in what the fuck, Charlotte.
Oh, he in Charlotte.
Yeah, in Charlotte now. They let him go. But yeah, man, I'm taking fucking Gerald Henderson and Shooter, bro.
It is.
Austin Day made way more money than him.
It's getting bad for Brandon Jennings, bro. It's just getting
Brandon
bad.
Jennings, you falling down there, nigga. Where is he ranked at? I want to see if they even got him ranked. Brandon Jennings ranking in NBA. Sorry, you don't got an S there. This shit gonna say error not found, error not found. That's not what I asked you. But I couldn't even say like you could put him on the top 10 or anything, the top 10 of low end point guards.
Bro, that podcast in general is a podcast of a bunch of
You said that's the Arenas podcast, ain't it? You know,
Yeah.
I hate that because they just say stupid shit.
They're a bunch of guys though, like who historically were bucket getters. Like Gilbert Arenas, a bucket getter.
But just because you a bucket getter, does that make you better?
No, it don't.
You
It
gotta
don't
do
make.
those motherfucking tangibles, nigga.
The only thing that makes you better is just being better than somebody. Like
I'm gonna shut Brandon Jennings right down right now. Why you think out of all the power forwards a nigga could grab, a nigga gonna grab Tim Duncan?
what?
Because fundamentals, get the job done. You don't need nobody else. I'm talking like if you build the team, people will pick Tim Duncan because like, all right, if I need a solid dude there, bang bang. Like that's what I'm saying. Like Brandon Jennings, like you said earlier, he didn't make a team better. Like I don't remember
Right.
I was wishing he was Brandon Knight though. I'm not gonna bullshit you, boy. I was so wishing that it was Brandon Knight, bro. I was trying to put Terry Rozier on you.
Flame.
I was about to fuck him up. But now, I mean, you in the first round lottery pick, bro. Top 10. Right? That's still considered a lottery, if I'm not mistaken.
Was he? You said he was 10?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a lottery pick.
Yeah, lottery pick. So his highest is 19.1 his third year. His highest assist his fourth year when he got to the Pistons. Who was on that Piston team? What was their record?
I think Drummond, Greg Monroe.
All right, let's play Guess That Record.
It was bad, man.
Just throw out a number, boy. Come on.
31 and 61.
Lower.
Man.
29-53. And they had Chauncey Billups. It's not your fault, Chauncey. It's Brandon Jennings' fault. We're not talking about you, Chauncey. We know he's not even on your level. All right. You got KCP. You feel me? Young KCP out there. You got Andre Drummond was still there, rebound king. You feel me? You got Jonas Jerebko. You feel me? You got Kyle Singler. I remember him. I don't know how to say his name, but fuck him. Josh Smith, that was my guy. You got Rodney Stuckey out there, you feel me? Charles Villanueva. It's not a good team, but hey, what the fuck did you do? Not fucking thing. Let's see. The second year in Detroit. Okay. Moolah, it's your turn. Guess that record. What you got? 2014, 2015 Pistons. What you got?
2014, 2015 Pistons.
Mm-hmm.
2014, 2015. I'm gonna say, give or take, 26 games.
Actually, they won 3 more games, 32 and 50. Great job, Brandon Jennings. Listen, you know, PJ Augustine, Carlos Butler, KCP, you feel me? Spencer Dinwiddie, you feel me? Reggie Jackson. Not y'all fault. Brandon Jennings' fault. Who we get now? Boo-Wop, back to you. All right, Boo-Wop, what you got here? 15-16. 15-16. You know, you got what's that? Joel Anthony, you feel me? You got Steve Blake out there, Reggie Bullock, you feel me? You know, AD still out there, the original AD, Andre Drummond, my bad. Spencer Dinwiddie, you got KCP, you got Tobias Harris, you feel me? Reggie Jackson still, Brandon Jennings' name just keep getting lower and lower on the list. You got Stanley Johnson, Jody Meeks, Marquise Morris, Anthony Tolliver. You feel me? What you giving them? What record they got, boo? I guess that record.
I would say probably 18 and 64.
God damn, you're wrong. 44 and 38. Excuse me, boo. I've been shocked the fucking shit out of me. God damn, they going up, boo.
That's good.
Brandon Jennings helping them out, nigga. Now I want you to see this. They won 44 games the previous year. The next year they trade Brandon Jennings. Is he on this team? Hold on. No, Brandon Jennings not here no more. They get rid of his ass. Fuck out of here. What is their record, Moolage? This is 16-17. Now you just got Aaron Baines, Reggie Bullock, KCP, Andre Drummond. You got Tobias Harris still there, Reggie Johnson, Stanley Johnson. Marquise Morris, Ish Smith came on over. Nigga got replaced by a nigga named Ish. You feel me? Not even a fucking name. That's a sound.
You said 16-17 with Ugly J. Cole?
Mm-hmm.
Reggie Bullock.
Reggie Bullock.
Damn. Let's say like 17 games.
Yeah, they sucked. I mean, I was just looking at their points, nigga. Like 14, 16, 13, 14, 10. That's a collective, you know.
Damn.
But that's sad, nigga. That's what you average for the seats? It's sad. Your top scorer is 16.1 points. It's sad. But anyway, movie's taking too fucking long.
But I don't
45. So they got a little worse. You feel me? They got a little worse.
I guess.
Brandon Jennings was there when it was 29-53, 2 years in a row. No, wait, no, he wasn't. My bad. I take that back, Brandon. Let's go back. We got to go back and back to your stats real quick so we can get.
Yikes.
Let's go. Highest Milwaukee Bucks. Okay. Guess that record, Mooj. 2011, 2012 Milwaukee Bucks.
2011. This is pre-Giannis, yes?
This is pre-Giannis Antetokounmpo. You got Andrew Bogut.
Andrew Bogut.
Carlos Delfino. Michael Dunley.
Damn. Oh, okay. So this is before Bogut got traded.
Monte Ellis. You got Drew Gooden. Tobias Harris. Isan Ilyasova, however you say his damn name. Steven Jackson. Brandon Jennings. Sean Livingston. Luke Abud Ahmad, however you say his name. Lance Sanders. That was my guy. You had a team here. How many games did they win?
I mean, that sounds like a short season. It sounds like a solid little team there.
It was a shortened season.
A short. Was that the lockout season?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a good context clue.
This is Brandon Jennings' highest season. 66 games.
This was the season that he scored with the 19 that I talked about earlier, right?
Yeah. Monte Ellis only played 21 and Andrew Bogut only played 12.
Okay. I'm with you. 2011, 2012. Monte Ellis, Andrew Bogut. This is before Bogut got traded because I know he's with the Warriors next year. Who else is on that team?
You said Monte Ellis, Carlos Delfino, Mike Dunleavy, Drew Gooden, Sean Livingston, Larry Sanders,
Harris, Steven Jackson. Okay.
This nigga really breaking it down, like trying to get the right answer.
I ain't gonna lie. Since I got close to the last time, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Give me like 20. Give me 29 games.
31-35, almost close.
That's not bad.
Not bad season. Then you go 38-44. Wait, was he here? Don't tell me. Oh, he wasn't here for this. He wasn't here in 13-14. I was going to say, them niggas. No, wait. Oh, that was Brandon Knight. Damn, Brandon Knight.
Okay, so
15-67. Damn, Brandon Knight.
Got it. That makes sense.
14-15. They got you up out of there real quick. The Bucks was like, nah, Brandon Jennings is gone. Did they trade him after his fucking highest score season? No, I was about to say, damn, son.
Or did they just not want to pay him?
I don't give. I wouldn't have wanted to pay his ass either.
And there you go. Just make him a free agent after that.
Giving me 33, 40, 41 from the field. Nigga, I want you at 48. I want you at 48. You feel me? But yeah, I'm not taking Brandon Jennings over anybody.
That's a fair point.
Anyway, Moo, why is Dirk still mad at Luka trade?
I guess he's hurt, man. I guess Dirk being the international star that was the staple of the Mavericks. I guess that he looked at Luka as the next up or the next person that was going to carry the mantle, especially considering the season that they had last year. But like everybody else in the NBA world, the trade took him by surprise. And I'm pretty sure that, him being a lifelong, Maverick and a diehard Dallas Maverick, he still has some harbored feelings about that, which, a lot of Maverick fans do. But I think it hits a little bit more different for Dirk because that's the team that he played for. It's the team that he brought a championship to, won an MVP. So he has a lot of history, and he felt that Luka was supposed to be the next person to do that, but didn't get to see that happen. So, probably that's why he's still kind of shaken up about it.
Buap, your thoughts?
There are sources that says he hasn't returned to the Mavericks facility since the trade. So,
Buap, your thoughts?
My bad.
No, it's all good.
You talking about the Dirk stuff?
Yeah. I love that he did that the last 2 episodes.
Man, fuck you. I'm listening.
That's some enjoyment for me.
But he's fucking retired. I mean, you got your ring. I mean, you know what it is. You know the Dallas struggles of acquiring other stars and things of that nature. But to me, I still don't. I think they did what was best, honestly, in this era of superstars. Nobody could have just depended on Luka just staying there, even if he says it. Like, you just have to maximize. They sing what that movie looked like in the finals, and it is what it is, Dirk.
They didn't like the picture.
Yeah.
Dirk remains loyal to the Mavs. Still admits that the decision to trade Doncic hurt. Nigga, grow up. The fuck are we talking about here?
That's what I was looking for.
Dirk is my nigga, but I'm on one today. Like, bruh.
Fresh cut Troy on one today, man.
It's such a strange situation. I was standing in an empty stadium, and then he ran onto the court in yellow. Who gives a shit? Who fuck gives a shit? They traded him, nigga. Like, that's it. You can't tell that organization, like boy I said, do what the fucking they feel is best for their future, nigga. They want to get rid of a diva, they get rid of the diva. Teams have traded away divas before.
Well, he was a fat diva, according to him.
You feel me? Out there sucking on barbecue skewers and shit.
Barbecue skewers.
Trying to be like Zion. This nigga out here picking up on Zion's Zion's like, yeah, nah, nigga, all I do is eat. You niggas gonna trade me, Lucas said, okay, I got you, bro. Hit the first fucking fast food barbecue spot I see, nigga. Thinking looking good.
He just wanted a nice little brewski, bro, after that thing.
Man, that nigga had that motherfucking brisket smash sandwich, nigga. I didn't order 15 of them.
He just wanted a brisket.
Lucas said, I'm out this bitch. Like, players do what's best for them. Teams do what's best for them. Now, for a long time, we complained about teams doing what's best for them. And then we celebrate it when players started doing what was best for them. Now we're seeing a mixture of both. Teams doing what's in their best interest, players doing what's in their best interest. Give you a key example. Kawhi out of San Antonio, they trade him. Toronto gets the championship, leaves. Right? I hate to do this, but I'm just saying, I'm not going down this rabbit hole. I don't want to do this. I just want to give a warning and disclaimer before I say it. But nigga like James Harden just acts out. You feel me? Two different ways about going about this shit. KD acts out. You feel me? Other players, they just act the fuck out and went out. Nigga, like that's it. Some players, you feel me? Or teams like Isaiah Thomas. I mean, I give you some examples. That's a team decision. What's in their best interest? On the other end, Kyrie Irving. His decision to leave Cleveland was in his best interest. So now you're getting a mixture of the two. What's in a player's best interest? What's in a team's best interest? And you're going to see crazy shit like this happen. Like, everybody keep talking about the Doncic trade. But what I don't understand is how could the Lakers trade AD away because AD said he plays best at the motherfucking 4?
No.
You feel me? How could you be mad at a man and tell you, listen, if you want the best out of me, you want the most out of me, put me where I'm comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You feel me? Like, I don't understand. Like, the whole situation is strange, Dirk. The whole situation is strange. How could two teams just trade away stars like that? Well, the one's a superstar and one's a star, the both super. I don't give a shit. You feel me? How could you just trade stars away like that and just be like, hey, we're going to whoop-de-doo along the way? Unless, like we talked about last week, the plan is KD. You feel me? But I wouldn't be going for that. Like Boo-Wop said, you know, because KD a little older, you know, I get KD, but you need something else. You need something young. Anthony Edwards would have been nice if you could have pulled that off, but like,
no.
Dirk, it's part of the game, bro. You didn't get traded away because you was loyal. But let's look at it again. In a little strange situation. When Kobe asked out, was he doing what's in his best interest? Or was the team doing in their best interest?
Mm.
You feel me? Now, that's a rare situation where a person acts out and then the team could get it back over to their best interest and they're able to keep the player. You feel me? We don't have that in today's society. You even see Dame, right?
Mm.
You see it a little bit in a different light here because the team is trying to do what's in their best interest and keep Dame. But Dame is also trying to do what's in his best interest and possibly win a championship. Because the only thing he doesn't have from his peers, right? The Stephen Currys, you know, he doesn't have a ring and he wants to be mentioned above. He wants to stand on the same stage as these guys. So he knows he has to get one. You feel me? So when we talk about Dallas trading Luka, teams are now ramping up, doing what's in their best interest a lot earlier, as Boo-Wop pointed out, a lot earlier than we are accustomed to seeing. And I'm not mad at the Luka trade. I wish they would have traded him somewhere else, but the Lakers did a good job of setting up for their future if Luka is that, because like I said, you cannot sit here and tell me any player is going to play 10 more years. You can't, because we don't know what's going to happen. So Dirk, chill out. Take your ass back to the Dallas Stadium. Chill on your Dallas Mavs. They need you right now so they can lose all their 9 games and they can hopefully fall somehow miraculously into the lottery. So y'all can get some players, you feel me? Hopefully you can talk KD into coming over, you know, show him some of your moves, you know, so he could play for a longer time. You feel me? KD, but I don't know why I had that thought. But I said that shit, and then all of a sudden it's like, yo, KD the kind of nigga that go to fucking Dallas, bring Devin Booker with him. like, excuse me?
Damn.
Excuse
would be trade, but I actually can see that happening.
Excuse me, nigga. Like, yeah, we're going to play with me, Kyrie, Devin Booker now. We're going to try something else. James Harden didn't work out. We got Devin Booker now. Like, excuse me?
Anthony Davis. That's when they're going to run the table.
I'm sorry, I get lost in basketball talk sometimes. But yeah, I think Dirk need to chill out on it. This shit, like, this is just the new age of basketball. Players are going to act out of contracts. I don't like it. And teams are going to trade motherfuckers. They've been doing that from the start of time. But now, like Boo-Wop alluded to again, teams pulling that trigger a lot earlier. Like, you got to get the step so I can rebuild my future. But Dallas still put themselves in a position where they got more trade assets, right?
that they could trade away and potentially put their team in a position to succeed in the next 5 years, right? Instead of 10, right? Because we talked about it last season, blowing it up with the Suns and starting over with a 10-year plan. Maybe you could cut that shit in half and get a 5-year, 4-year, maybe 3 years out of it, where you kind of back in relevancy, not winning the title, but not in the middle, not in purgatory, like boy I was talking about, but somewhere in relatively like a person will want to come there and play with that motherfucking team so you can go win a championship. Shut up, Dirk. I'm just in the mood to tell it like it is. Anything to add, boo? What?
None at all.
No, I didn't. I went on a rant.
Did your thing, Troy. Proud of you.
He said you did your thing, Troy. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Daddy. Poor. No Diddy. Even though my daughter walked inside, my daughter walked in the house, she said, "Dad, what's that, baby oil?"
Goodness gracious. Okay. All right.
I said, "Oh no, bro. Oh no."
The baby oil was crazy.
That shit was crazy, but that shit was funny as hell. But anyway, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum.
You gonna try to go into that after the saying that shit though?
Yeah, nigga, as a host, you gotta learn to carry on my wayward son. You
Nigga
feel
said
me?
sidebar.
Yeah.
Oh my
Why you
God.
fuck me up? The question is more why you fuck me up? Because that was a smooth transition. No move. Did I not handle my business there?
Hey, it was a solid transition. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Boo, I fucked me up.
Yeah,
Ooh, I said not so fast, Bucko. Hold on.
Boo, I said, you're not just gonna
Hey,
breathe past
hey,
that shit like that, buddy.
that nigga was on Shaqtin' the Fool. We threw the ball out of bounds, hit the motherfucker in the head in the stand.
Oh,
Bam!
And then it came back hit me in the head. Ding, ding. Goddamn. But anyway, Steph Curry, JT, and now Dame out. What are we making of these injuries, man? I know we talked about it a couple of weeks ago. Not last week, I think a couple of weeks ago. What are we making of these injuries, boy?
I mean, part of the game, obviously, right? I mean,
Like that
just-
answer.
it's the
Make me go get the paper.
it's the gearing up to the playoff part for me. You know what I mean? You want to be like,
See that? That's where I want you to go.
I think certain teams can survive. Obviously, like a Boston, they can survive, but they in a decent league. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting the 1 seed, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Decent enough league where, you know, this might be a good thing, you know what I'm saying, more so than it's a bad thing. You know, you're getting some rest for your star. It's not like, again, this is the championship unit. So, like, it's not like they're a team that's on a rise chasing something other than a back-to-back. Like, they'll be fine. The Warriors, can they weather the storm to a degree? Possibly, but it's just a bad time to lose your best player. And they're fighting for, what, 7 seed or
6.
6. So, yeah, that's just definitely not great timing for them in particular. Who's the other star?
Dame Lillard.
And whew, man, that sucks for the Bucks. That just sounds like Giannis. I mean, I think the Bucks is what, firmly in the 4 seed.
Yep.
Probably not. They probably not.
No,
firm.
Bucks are in the 5th seed, 40,
Yeah.
31.
Yeah.
They
Who's
play
the 4th?
right now. So I'm looking at the first round of playoff started right now. The play-in would be Bulls versus Heat, Hawks versus Magic. I think it's a little interesting for me because Heat will play the 7th seed, Cat will play the 8th seed after that. But if Boston, whoever they play, if Boston wins, they play either the Knicks or the Pistons, which we probably know is the Pistons. And we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, how that could slow them down. And Buwap said that. And it got me kind of thinking because the Cavs take on the winner of the Bucks and the Pacers. I don't know with Dame being out, but that would have been interesting if Dame was healthy, and Giannis was healthy. We could see Cavs versus Bucks in the second round. That might be a fucking tough matchup too. But Dame out, then I don't know. But then on the other side, you got
out indefinitely.
Kings Suns at 9-10 in the play-in, then Clippers Wolves 7-8, and then you'll have Thunder play the 8th seed, Rockets play the 7th seed, Lakers Grizzlies, Nuggets Warriors, which is a nice first round.
Actually,
If they started today, go up.
if they started today.
It sucks for the Bucks, bro. They got about 2 weeks. More than likely, Dame is out.
That's why you should always have a Peyton Pritchard.
Out indefinitely. It's a deep vein thrombosis in his calf.
Mm-hmm. He got the babosis in his calf. So dang big boy, he's gonna come back and play.
A medical friend says it's something of a blood clot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I read it. That's probably close to something like a blood clot. And we know what that did to Chris Bosh.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. It's going to be a tight race because with all these injuries and stars getting hurt, I don't see. I think Boston got 9 games left too.
Mm-hmm. Everybody got about 10, 11 games left.
No, Boston got 10 games left. So around 9, 10 games left. I don't think we drop all 10 of those.
No, definitely not.
And we got about a 8-game lead on the Knicks. I think Boston would be fine.
Yeah, the Knicks aren't good against good teams, so there's that.
And I kind of think, well, 6 is all the way through 6 is fine on the East. Right now, it's who comes out 7-8. And then even that don't really matter to me because then you're playing the top 2 teams in the East, so short trip. The West gets interesting. How many games the Suns got left? Because they're, 6 games out?
I believe so, and I think they just capped off with 4 straight.
They got 10 games. So if they win out, they'll be at 45, which probably still that'll keep them in the play-in because Dallas probably out, but then Portland could kind of sneak in, and I don't know why, but San Antonio could kind of sneak in too. I wouldn't be trying to do that.
Yeah, all San Antonio, I definitely would be trying to do that.
So barring JT being out, I don't really see. Excuse me. Buwap, you pointed to, and that's when I said that's where I wanted you to go. They could be sitting them just to give them some rest, getting ready for the playoffs. I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. More teams finding different ways to blow manage.
Yeah,
in a nice way of seeing it. But then, the Clippers. Healthy could be a dangerous team. I'm not saying dangerous team as they go all the way, but they could push a team to a brick. They 7, so they play the 3rd seed. No, they play the 2nd seed. They play the Rockets. I don't know. And then Denver will play Golden State. Lakers Grizzlies might be good, but is John Morant still out?
that's a good question.
I don't know. With these injuries, like I said, it could be rest, but there's still playoff implications here for. I don't see the Hawks, the Magic, kind of catching up to Pistons and Bucks. I kind of see the East staying the way it is. Like I said, the bottom of the West 35-36 Kings, 35-37 Suns, 35-38 Dallas, 32-40 Portland, 31-40 Spurs. Like, so we can see some changes down there, especially in 9-10. So hopefully the Suns don't miss it and Dallas sneak their way in somehow, some way.
Says Jaws missed the last 4 games with a hamstring injury.
Yeah, Ja's been out with a ankle injury, right?
Hamstring.
Hamstring. And then Steph Curry out with a pelvis.
Yep, pelvic.
How you do that?
Driving to the basket, hard body contact, fell straight on his back. So more like, I guess, pelvic tailbone, I guess, if you want to call it that. But yeah.
Hey, well, hopefully you're right. Get back for the playoffs. Stay in it. The season did not start off like this.
Definitely not.
Especially for the Lakers being in fourth. I didn't predict that.
I think LeBron is still out as well.
Then LeBron trying to definitely rest up for the playoffs.
Yeah.
He like, I got Luka, I got to do something with this shit. But I think we're all on the same page. I don't think we see any change in injuries anytime soon. I think this is going to keep happening. I just hate to see it happen, as a fan getting close to the playoffs, because you do want to see teams at their best, playing their best. And, the last couple of years, and I think you guys would agree with me with this, we have had a lot of teams banged up on teams' road to the playoffs. Boston's last year, the Bucks road was banged up. Who else? The Nuggets. I think some teams was banged up on both ends of the East and the West. So it's like last year the Knicks being banged up. There was another team banged up in the playoffs in the East. Jimmy Butler being out.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like those Giannis being out. Those things, like boo, I like to throw in my face. Like those things affect things. So I would love to see, when the best players are at their strengths.
Same.
10 games out, 9 game out, early finals prediction. What teams you got? Boo out.
I got Celtics and Nuggets, man.
Moods?
OKC and the Cavs.
How you gonna take my pick, man?
I had to be different, bro.
That's my pick. I said that shit. If I told my coworker that like a week and a half ago. If the Boston don't make it, I could cast Thunder. But I'm going to say Boston Thunder. That's what I'm gonna say because Moolies took my shit, so I'm not gonna pick the same thing. I don't know why you over there hollering and shit. I gotta say something. What I'm supposed to say? Let me get the Pacers and the Clippers. I got the Pacers versus the Clippers in the finals.
Like you were going to pick anybody.
No, I was. I literally call my coworker right now, and he'll tell you I said Cavs, Thunder in the finals.
If I don't have Boston. Right.
If I don't have Boston, right.
Like if
I'm gonna pick my own team, boo. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, Mister. I don't have a team. Because the Bulls forsake you and fucking hurt your soul.
Listen,
like, that's my problem that you don't got a team you can believe in.
That's what you're saying.
Believe?
I call my coworker for him to say, hey, Troy said.
Because that's who I told it to. I could just literally tell him, bro, tell him what I said. And he gonna be like, yo, I ain't gotta tell him. I ain't gotta even nudge him. He gonna tell you what I said, because it's real like that.
What
niggas I talk sports with, you feel me?
Like, you don't have to. You could have been like, hey, Boo Wop, if I didn't have Boston, right, I was gonna like.
I don't know what your problem is.
You had Boston.
I don't know what your problem is.
You don't have somebody else.
OKC and the Big B. Deal with it. Listen, let me tell you a little story, boo. I almost got a ticket.
You got Boston on the
Cavs. Came off and he came back to me. He said, "Yeah, I couldn't give you a ticket with that Giants and Boston on your car. You feel me? Because it was Boston Power.
You feel it's Boston power, bro. I'm not gonna go against my team. I don't know what you want from me here.
Hey.
I'm being open-minded. I got OKC and the Cavs.
He asked this early finals predictions. He didn't say
Boston Cavs.
He didn't say early finals.
I mean Boston Thunder.
But who you don't got if you got somebody else?
Listen, boo, don't be trying to twist my shit.
He don't got
Boston or OKC. I said my pick. Leave me alone, bro. That's who I got. I got OKC and the Big B. You feel me?
Yeah.
I got Big B in 7.
We should have just asked Troy, who's his West team to come out?
There, you can ask me that all day you want, bro. Listen,
I already fucking know his West.
First of all, you don't pick against the former champions. That's just what you do. Whether it's Boston, whether it's anybody, you just don't pick against the former champions. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You were still riding with the Nuggets until their wheels fell off. You feel me? Stop playing, boo.
Hey.
They fucking turned into cavemen and they had to start fucking.
Watch how I catch him up. Were you riding for the Bucks? Did you say the Bucks could repeat in 22?
Did I say the Bucks? No, I said Boston was gonna whoop their motherfucking ass.
Hey,
was I wrong?
Hey, I see y'all.
Was I wrong?
Hey, I see y'all on Monday.
Was it wrong, boo?
All right.
Nigga wasn't wrong, and that's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else, nigga. Told you they was gonna kick Bucks ass, and they did it. Bucks can't repeat when we around, nigga. All right? To answer your question, we good now? Boston all the way, boo. I don't know why you want something different from me, bro.
You still got that baby.
I said
you still got that
Thunder. Cavs Thunder, nigga.
Goodness gracious, what a show.
You said Boston, so why are you complaining? Leave me alone. Like, what? Like, what? You said Boston, your damn self.
Hey, you got it, T. Diddy.
Hey, I'm not P. Diddy, man. I'm not P. Diddy. Listen, shout out to my enemy fans. I'm Baki, nigga. I'm Baki. I'm Baki without the hair, nigga. All right? I'm Baki. I got these hands, nigga. But nah, I'm just saying, bro.
Professor Love.
Am I supposed to say, yeah, let me get the Kings versus the Hawks in the finals?
No, that's not.
I'm gonna pick the best fucking teams. Boston versus Thunder. Man.
That don't have enough baby oil. I mean, enough draw.
Oh, why you got baby oil in it? I don't know why you got baby oil in it. Supposed to put baby oil on it, not in it, boy. I don't know what you're doing
here. Yeah.
You went to the seminar. They got pictures. They're about to release them. But yeah, I got Boston, OKC. Cavs get beat in 6. Knicks get beat in 6. And whoever we play out of the Hawks or the Magic beating 4 or 5. That's my prediction. Anyway, final thoughts.
Hey man, y'all know what it is. Make sure y'all tune into the rest of the shows through the rest of the week.
Since you had enough of me.
Gentlemen's Talk on Wednesday, PVT on Thursday, Inside the Huddle Talk of That Ish on Friday. We'll see y'all there, man. Make sure y'all tune in.
Blew up. Final thoughts.